just across the Hudson from downtown Manhattan. We welcome you inside MetLife Stadium, East Rutherford, New Jersey. All right, we're just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Now the former Texas A&M Aggie, here's Devon Achane. And he's going to be stopped at the line. No gain. Great way for the defense to open up here at home.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense. And boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
Once again, it's Achane. And you'll get them 5 yards closer, but now 3rd down coming up. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. This one complete to Melton. A pickup of 12 yards. Good for a Dolphins 1st down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field,
that's over the middle and intercepted. Going to be out of bounds, but quite a turn of events here. He has set up the offense with 1st and goal.
So often, Mike, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got teammates springing him all over the field, and this offense is lucky. This didn't go all the way back for a pick 6.
Let's go.
He'll drop to throw. That is caught, and he's in. Jets. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. No problem there on the extra point, and the Jets will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Now a give to Achane, heading right. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard.
This is what every defense in the league is shooting for, Mike. Negative plays. That's how you kill drives. Force teams to play from behind the sticks. Great job here, taking them down for a loss.
Throwing now from the gun. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
At this level, you just would expect a little bit better execution and accuracy on those intermediate throws. I think he had an opportunity there for a nice pickup. Off target, off rhythm, and ends up getting away from it.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. They get 15 on that game. First down, Miami.
It's a really critical conversion here because after not scoring on your opening drive, you just can't afford to follow that up with a 3-and-out. So you find yourself down 7-0. Sustain this drive, and at the very least, see if you can come away with some points.
Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. They'll look to throw again. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll motion the tight end, Smith. On 2nd down, Achane. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down. He gets that complete as he hits Reed. It'll be a pickup of 10. Good for a Dolphins first down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. I think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
Got his man at the 6. And he'll be out of bounds at the 5. It is a gain of 23 yards, and now they'll have 4 shots at him. It's 1st and goal. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. To the goal line and in. Jonnu Smith. Touchdown, Dolphins.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground, Mike. There was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. Got a man. That's Rashee Rice. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good for a first down.
To the air now on first and 10. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
By Scott Robinson. A loss of 11. It's second and 21 at the 34-yard line. That's the end of the first quarter.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. They'll look to throw. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third down.
19 tight, 19 tight. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 19 light. Hut, hut.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
On now comes the punt team for the Jets. That's fielded at the 7. And some nifty running on the return. Picked up some good yardage before he was taken down. Now, faking the give. Trying to push the ball down the field. It's an interception. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles.
That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, New York. The kicking team up for the extra point. He's got it. And the Jets will move out to a 14-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. A run up the middle with Achane. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Up until that run, this first half, it's kind of been tough sledding here for this run game. They'd love to see him get going. That last big pickup's going to go a long way.
They'll run this one straight ahead with Achane. And he'll get forward for a couple. That's Jermaine Johnson there on the stop. Second down and 8.
Let's go. 60 Eagles. Go.
Now H.A. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up, I dare you to try to stop us, and right now this defense has no answers.
Let's go now.
Now some movement up front, flags down, mistake-filled first half continues. On the give, it's right. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Here's a 2nd and 12. Now this time they'll look to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
On 3rd down, they'll throw from the gun. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
1st and 10. He'll look to throw. That's taken in by Achane. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
I think the days where cornerbacks are either unwilling or unable to be involved in the run game, I think those days are over, Mike. I think when you look around the landscape of today's NFL, yes, you have to cover, but you also have to be able to come up and tackle.
To the outside, he's got Smith.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
And he wisely hit the deck at the end of that one. No unnecessary shot there. It is a first down. From the pistol, here's Achane. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Here's a give to Achane. And he will get into the end zone. Devon Achane. Touchdown, Miami. On comes McLaughlin to add the PAT. He's got it. And the Dolphins will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
Here we go. Warriors, 70. Go.
Back to throw. He'll find his rookie wideout from Notre Dame. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
And this is why most teams, Mike, decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle four. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeout. You can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. If they're able now to go down and come away with points, they'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break.
Let's go now. 18, run. 18, run. Check go.
They'll look to throw yet again. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
And that is incomplete.
So the hope is your 1/3 down conversion from really jump-starting a possession that ultimately leads in points. But after that 3rd down incompletion, kind of throws a wrench into those plans.
Tag. 70 range. 70 range.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. That is caught. He gets the hook up with Rice. Now a timeout, Jets. It'll be their second as the clock stops with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete. Troy Franklin, the intended target. And it's going to be 3rd down.
I think that play probably results in a completion if that protection just holds up a little bit longer. It was that initial pressure in the face of the quarterback that forced him to get rid of that ball a little bit earlier than he wanted. Disrupts that timing, ruins the play.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on 3rd down. That is caught. And he'll take Touchdown, New York. Point after try forthcoming. He gets it to go, and the Jets have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half, and the kickoff's coming their way. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. The open man is Reed. He's got it. Now Miami going to use the second of their timeouts. Clock says 25 seconds till halftime. From out of the gun, he'll throw. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
So often, Mike, we see some of the biggest explosive plays in the passing game come from the quarterback extending the play outside of the pocket. Really nice job here by the coverage. They remain sticky on their receivers, nowhere to go with the ball, and all he's able to do is throw this one away.
They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. A first down there on a pickup of 17. First and 10 now from the 36. Back to the air one more time. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. The Dolphins going to use their final timeout here as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. He'll drop to throw. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
He's already been a little reckless with his decision-making up until this point, Mike, and now it almost backfires on him again. He has to do a better job of finding the matchups, finding the space on the field so everything is not a forced ball into these tight windows.
Third and long. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Going for it all. That's in the end zone and intercepted. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. So we have reached halftime with these two teams separated by a touchdown. As we'll head down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand in this second half. About to get started. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. Set to go now on first and 10.
Let's go now.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
Here we go, set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Now a give on the ground. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4, and it leads to third down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up third and 6.
Set. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Huh.
He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. 13 yards on the catch there. Good for a Jets first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. In trouble, and down he goes.
A 9-yard loss. It's now second and 19 at the 37-yard
Now,
line.
faster, faster. 19 Lion. Panther 60, Panther 60. Go, Chap, go, Chap. Go.
Now they'll set up to throw. He'll let one go down the middle. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
79 Broncos. Go. Get up.
Looking middle of the field, it's complete. They needed 19, and that is exactly what they got, and they convert on third and long.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
And this will be incomplete.
It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often, and it just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the same page.
And they'll take this down inside the 35.
First down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Smart choice here by the quarterback. He's trying to extend the play outside the pocket, but this was really nice coverage. A lot of eyes on the quarterback. It looked like there was multiple guys anticipating a chance for a pick, but throws the ball away and lives for another snap.
They have converted twice on third down on this drive, and they need a yard here with third. And, oh, that swung out wide and intercepted. He gets free inside the 20. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Dolphins. McLaughlin now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Dolphins will even the score. It's now 21 all. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. His drive will start on the ground. He'll have a Jets first down as he gets this up to the 42.
Well, after not having much success in the first half, they're able to get something going on the ground here to start the third quarter. I'd love to see the play caller mix in some play action, mix in some pass game. That should open up some of these holes for better situations to run the ball.
Right back to him on first down. And he'll get this up to the 44. Deron Payne there for the stop. Look him up on a 2nd down and 8.
Here we go, here we go. Hey, smash Bronco, go.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
It's not just the blockers creating yards for him out there. He created most of that yardage on his own, shrugging off the initial tackle attempt and continuing to rumble downfield.
Let's go. Trap 60, trap 60. Hey, smash.
They'll stay on the ground. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down. They'll stick with him again. And he'll get 4 on this one. Down inside the 40-yard line now. Here now, 3rd and 5.
18, Pioneer.
They'll look to throw. This is intercepted. Picked off by Javon Holland. And the Dolphins are going to get it back here just past the 35.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you. And sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw.
Second down and 3. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. He'll get this out wide. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stomped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
Do a nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. No one open, he'll drop it to his running back. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Every defense in the league, Mike, they stress the importance of defending the middle of the field. And in this case, that's just too much room to operate. They have to find a way to close and cloudy up those windows, make the quarterback throw the ball to the sidelines. When you allow him to operate in there, especially with that much space, you're going to make for a long day.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. They'll look to throw again. He'll go right and find his running back. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
You want to be a star in the NFL, Mike? These are the high-pressure moments that you can't shy away from. The greats, they embrace it. Tie ball game, 4th quarter. The game is on the line. Everyone in the stadium knows where that ball is going, and I can't blame them.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. That's taken in by Achane. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
Here's Achane. He's going nowhere. Losing yardage on that play.
Where a defender makes his tackles tells you a lot about his abilities. And for an interior defensive lineman, Mike, to make plays on the outside of the formation just speaks to his speed, his effort, his ability to run down the line. And we saw it here, and he takes the back down for a loss.
The crowd making their presence felt. This is 3rd down.
18 Cardinal, 18 left.
He'll look to throw. This is intercepted. Picked off by Michael Carter.
All right, Mike, file this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
Check that. Street.
Trying to find somewhere to move forward, but nothing going. Tackled for the loss of a yard.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Back to throw. He tosses over the middle. This one is caught. And it'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
These are some of the most difficult situations for a coach to handle, because it's a combination of you have to be aggressive to go score. You're trying to win the game, of course, but there's also an element of time and clock management. So it's going to be very interesting to see the play selection over these next couple downs.
70 range.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
They'll drop to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Here we go. Sack. Ready.
That ball intercepted. And he'll be taken down, and there is a flag on the play. This is going to be a huge call. This is 1st and 10.
Sack.
He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
They'll run. They'll come up with nothing there. Fortunate just to get back to the line. And that'll set up 2nd and goal.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
And the defense stiffening here. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, that's all. 3rd and goal coming up.
So on 2nd down, they try to hammer it in on the ground, Mike, but now on 3rd and goal, I don't think you had any choice but to put this ball in your quarterback's hands and test this defense through the air.
They'll run here. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Now for the point after. His kick is good. And the Jets go up by 7, 28-21. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. On the return, here's Jaden Reed. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield. Here's first down. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it. Give him 14 on that play, one first down. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this is one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Play clock nearly expires as they set up to throw. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient. But at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
The crowd at MetLife on their feet for third down. In motion, Reed. On third down, they'll set up to throw. He's going to go deep, looking for Reed. And the Jets are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Here's first and 10. Now, faking the give. Gonna fire. Deep ball for Rice. What about that? Out of bounds. Oh.